Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. So for today, you're actually going to draft your vignette. And for you to have something as a kind of point of reference or for help, here's an example. In it, you'll notice everything that's red comes from my character timeline, and everything that's blue comes from my historical timeline that I planned out over the past couple of days. So you did the same exact thing. So you're going to take your events from your character timeline and add them to your historical timeline to make a vignette that explains what's happening in history and also in your character's life. So here's the vignette that I wrote so far. Sarah knew it was late, but she was trying to listen to the faint sounds of her parents whispering from the other room about the news they heard today. Oh, remember how I said her mom was preoccupied about the news? That's a good example. Sarah knew things were getting bad. Ever since the soldiers invaded Copenhagen, Denmark, life was very different. The grumble of her stomach reminded her of how she longed for something other than a potato for dinner. Sarah saw the sky light up through the crack of the curtains. She always told herself that it was just like fireworks in the sky, but she knew deep down she was seeing the air raids. That's an event from history. I don't even know if I actually included that one, but that's an important one. That was related to the military that was happening. Sarah couldn't help but worry about her friend Marie. Marie was Jewish, and Sarah had overheard her dad say that Marie's temple gave out the list of all the people in the congregation to a German soldier that was now invading her small town. Just today, when her mother sent her to town to pick up a button, Miss Weaver's shop was closed. It was only in that moment that Sarah realized that Miss Weaver must be Jewish. Sarah closed her eyes and took deep breaths. She tried hard to think of all the people who were trying to help fix this terrible situation. That's a reference to the resistance, remember? Within a couple of minutes, Sarah was fast asleep again. So notice, this is not long. It's kind of like a paragraph, but it's full of lots of details. Think about those words, like the faint sounds, what we're hearing. What is she feeling as her stomach is grumbling? And why is it grumbling? Oh, right, because they don't have a lot of food because there's a war going on. So all of these events are kind of connected together. What's happening in history, what's happening to my character's life, we kind of put them together and see how my character is experiencing this history because it's happening all around her. So this is just a moment in time, just one evening while she's trying to go to sleep. And in that, we can fit in so many rich details. So look forward to seeing you guys do the same thing for your vignette. So you're going to use your character timeline that you planned and your historical timeline and intertwine these events into a vignette. You can either type it right on the slide if you want to, or there's a Google Doc that I posted on Classroom today. So you can type in the Google Doc or on the slides. Happy writing, everyone. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see your awesome ideas.